You know what I was planning on doing? I was supposed to watch Ahsoka, watch that again, do my analysis. Then I gotta see old Trap Jaw here. Look at him. Yeah, ribs. Old Trap Jaw here. Now this is some weird teeth, boy. Look, you see how his teeth is? Like he been chewing on cans. It's like open the can and then drink the soda. I couldn't wait. I just ate it through the can. I just chewed the whole can up with it. Yeah, aluminum got a little bitter taste to it. But it worked when you put some sauce to it. His teeth is jacked up. Wonder why you ain't on Fox. They saw them and got you out of there quick. This man is going to sit there and make fun of people's children who are in a hospital. Just for clicks and views. Anybody doing something for clicks is you. But now we know why you doing all this. You doing all this so you can get some ribs? That's what all this is about. So you can get an order of ribs. Now, a lot of y'all might think I'm picking on this man. And that's not fair to do. It's not fair to point out or pick out somebody like that. Why would I say such a thing?
I'm gonna bring Jake.
Maybe because he said it.
Be on here in a second and threatened to come out to California again this weekend. I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs. I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
He's finna threaten somebody to make him some damn ribs. That's what this dude is doing all this for ribs. I'm coming out there only if he gonna make me some ribs. Duh. He said rib lock. Dog, I swear to God, he probably gonna eat that man's hand if that man don't make him some ribs. He was dead serious about them ribs. Now you know Whitlock ain't gonna run away from ticket. How he gonna run? You mean he gonna wobble away in a pool of sweat? Think Jason Whitlock can run? That dude ain't run since 1988. Oh, Grimace. Now we know why they can't keep the McRib in there, because goddamn Grimace keep eating up all the goddamn ribs. That's what's wrong. He threatened this man over ribs.
Again this weekend, I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs.
I'm going to bribe him into making me some more ribs.
I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
I'm 75% confident I'm going to show up if he makes some more ribs. He love them damn ribs. He ain't said I'm 75%. I'm gonna show up if y'all, get my room, get my plane flight. No. He want JB to make him some ribs. So if Colorado is playing for clicks, you got to be playing for ribs. It's obvious. You just stated it. This dude put ribs as the end all be all of everything. And whoever JB is, boy, I swear, you going to have this dude slaving over a stove. Like, them the best ribs I ever had, man. The meat was falling off the bone. What process you use to make them ribs? Them the best damn ribs I ever had. The whole time the dude was talking, all he was thinking about was ribs. What kind of sauce he gonna put on the ribs? He ain't thinking about nothing but ribs. He like, I don't care what that Asian man said, as long as at the end of it, he got my ribs.
Thank you.
Look, soon as the Asian man got through talking, crazy Asian man got through talking.
I would say, you know what, Deion? I'm more or less with you, but he's not.
So crazy Asian man got through talking. Look, he ain't thinking about nothing this Asian man saying. All he thinking about is ribs and he hungry.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. I'd have been more interested if you came in here with some ribs. But you didn't bring me no damn ribs. So thank you, Steve, but you ain't bring no ribs. You ain't bring no ribs. You can go to hell. Go to hell, Steve. You ain't bring no ribs. I'm finna bring JB up in here.
Great job as always. I'm gonna bring JB on here in a second and threaten to come out to.
Threaten! He said threaten. Listen to what he said. I'm finna bring JB out here and I'm finna threaten this man to get me some ribs. You think this is a joke? Y'all thought I just made up ribs just to be talking about him. This dude was talking about ribs. All of this is for a damn plate of ribs. The title held. This him.
Thank you, Steve. Great job as always. I'm gonna bring JB on here in a second and threaten to come out to California again this weekend. I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs.
Yeah, he want to go right back out there so he can get that dude to make him some more ribs.
I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
Man, I swear. He had bypass surgery to take away some of the fat. I'm like, dude, how you gonna have that surgery and you get all the weight off you and you still 300 pounds? They're gonna have to go back in there again. They left half a buffalo inside you. He must only had they must had the plans in there. He must got the entry level package. He didn't get the gold and platinum package. When they stuck that vacuum cleaner up his ass, they only sucked out. They're like, well, you didn't pay. You only paid for this much. Well, no, you could get me started. That'll get me started. I could trim down and do the rest. He looked like he stink. He do stink. He got them stubby arms. Oh, they were beforehand. Oh, I heard about his hygiene. Now, we don't want to go into that. Shoot, the janitor up there at Fox News was like, yeah, man, I ain't never had and smelled nothing like that in my life. Because he went in there and he was eating all them things in there, and then we had to do 3 hours set. See, he tried to hold it for the whole show, but he couldn't hold it. And we went to commercial break, and boy, he went in the back and he let a bomb off. And then he had to come back and rush back to the studio. And, you know, he got them little stubby arms. So he can't wipe himself and reach all the way around there to get there because he got them little stubby arms. So he would take almost the whole roll of toilet paper and wrap it up on one hand to make a big old ball so he could reach back there to get some of it. But then it's all like, you know, his ass is all the way on the back of his neck. So he got shit stains all on his collar and everything. It was awful. People were smelling that like, man, is there a sewer leak? And Fox? It was a biohazard. It's terrible. That's why we call him shit lie. That's probably why he got the Asian guy on there. The Asian guy is there to help him wipe.
Again this weekend. I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs. I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
If he makes some more ribs, boy, this man is doing all of this for some ribs. He say I'm gonna come to California if y'all pay for my room and my air flight. Put me in a room and an air flight. He's willing to spend all that himself just to go down there and eat some ribs. I'll be like, no, y'all fly me out. Y'all give me my, fly me out, put me in a hotel. I'll come over there, make my appearance. Y'all give me a bag. He ain't doing it for the bag. He doing it for some ribs. For some ribs. The stanky man. I wouldn't shake his hand. I wouldn't touch nothing on that dude. I'd be, man, I know you went in the bathroom. I done heard the janitor stories about you. Why you got kicked out of ESPN so fast? When you went back, John Skipper let you go in there and you used the executive bathroom and left a shit ring. You flushed it and the shit was on the side of the toilets. How did that happen? They ain't never shit like that. What was you shitting, rings? Like shit onion rings? And they just came and got stuck. They were like, how did that happen? All the shit was around the bowl. Nothing in the water. And they trying to flush it to get the water to run it down and it just couldn't. They like, who did this? Who was in the executive bathroom? And there you go. Walking out in a blue jean shirt with a doggone blue jean pants to match. Well, nobody here but old Shitlock. Got old mud butt, baby, eating all them ribs. So it was best you have your own thing now. I hope they got a nice, good Ferguson toilet for you now. They don't really make those Fergusons no more. Got to get you a Ferguson, boy, to handle that. Because, man, this dude doing damage out here. Oh, he worse than Stanley. Oh, it's people. If the reports are out, his hygiene was terrible. So for him to sit there and talk about a man's child who's in the hospital for a kidney injury, talking about, he suffered a bruised kidney or whatever from playing football out there against Oregon, Shiloh Sanders, and you making fun of that? Like that's the thing to do? Okay. You don't like when we play the same way. But Freedom got an AK. Man, he had no choice. He would be in Fox Studios in the bathroom using up about 5 rolls of toilet paper for one setting. Because he got them little short stubby arms. So he couldn't reach around all that blubber to get to his butt, to where the source of the crap was coming out of. He can't reach back there to wipe. What he gonna tell the guy the next door? Can you do me a favor? Can you just wipe for me? I can't reach it with my arms. No, he ain't gonna do that. So he gonna wrap the whole toilet paper around his stubby hand and go in there and try to wipe. Yeah, he blaming Deion. Deion wrote a check. Them boys can't cash. Man, look, that boy got hit in a football game and got hurt. He's a kid. And you sitting there just so you can get some clicks and views so you can buy some goddamn ribs. So that's all you doing it for. You just said it. I'm a threaten him. Threaten a man to get you some ribs. That's all he cared about the whole show was ribs. I got to get JB up here because I want to get some ribs. Ribs. All he thought about was ribs.
Looking at Delta Airlines flights right now, Steve Kim has told me that you're having another football palooza this weekend. Oh man, this is gonna cost me an arm and a leg. But anyway, what's on the menu for this weekend?
He want to know what the menu is.
Chiefs Queendom t-shirts. I'm sending you one of these right here. I'm gonna do it big. I'm doing it big this weekend, Jason. This is the weekend you probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway. Hey man, let's fly right into Ontario. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Fly. Fly right on in. He ain't got, I need the money. You should have asked them to fly you out.
I gotta fly into LAX, but it looks like it's gonna cost me a couple of grand. I gotta fly first class, JB. Anyway, go ahead.
Bougie. Nashville's turning you bougie.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again?
Look, that's all he want to talk about is ribs. Oh, we having ribs again. That's.
Nashville's turning you bougie.
Oh, he won't talk about ribs. That's it.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again? If we're having ribs again, it's a better chance of me coming.
Are we having the ribs? It's a better chance to be showing up if you got them ribs. I ain't coming if you ain't got those ribs. This dude did a whole show talking about, like it was Deion, it was talking about ribs. This dude talked about ribs. He didn't care about what nobody had to say. All he wanted to know was where was that guy that made them goddamn ribs. This dude is about to spend thousands of dollars to get on a plane to go fly to go eat some damn ribs. Y'all just heard him. This ain't me capping on him. This man is actually bragging. Like, he's not bragging, but he is also thirsting and desperate for some goddamn ribs. He could get that way yet. You do not have to be that desperate for ribs. Damn. You hear how thirsty he sound for them ribs? You see, he can, man, forget all this. Where's the ribs? That's the only reason he brought him on this show, was for the ribs. He brought this man up here for some ribs. How much for one rib? I sure am hungry. One rib. Here, talk about
I'm making ribs every time until you come. That's just the truth. So I love tagging you. I love showing you the ribs. The beef back ribs I made were the best I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not boasting just because I've had beef back ribs. They're hard to make because all the...
Look at him, man. He looked like he just climaxed on himself as the man was talking about ribs. Look, he just got finished. Look, he was climaxing on himself as the guy was talking about ribs. You think I'm joking?
Again, it's a better chance of me coming.
I'm making ribs.
Every time.
That's just the truth. So
look
I love tagging you.
Look at him.
I love showing you the ribs. The beef back ribs I made were the best I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not boasting just because I've had beef back ribs. They're hard to make because I'll...
This dude just climaxed. His brain, he was picturing the ribs in his damn mind. This dude was picturing the ribs as this dude is talking. That's all he cared about was food. His whole thing of having him on there was ribs. He gonna be easy to negotiate for. They gonna be like, look, all we can pay you is $2,500 a week, and you get rib dinners. Rib dinners? Ribs? Yeah, we want you to sample the ribs first to make sure you're satisfied. Then, well, if they got ribs, well, but that's really low money. Don't matter. Ribs. Now, y'all ain't gonna give me none of that cheap stuff. I want whole slab, a half slab. Hell, just bring me the whole goddamn cow. He was thinking about them doggone ribs, boy. That boy gonna have mud button and blow up another damn bathroom like he did at Fox Studio. Fox, y'all want to know who messed up the toilet? That's who messed up your toilet. Oh, them damn that damn pork rib that messed your damn stomach up, boy. Giving you mud butt on the show. Ocho, Acho, there you go. There's the culprit right there. Well, Acho, no. But that was your culprit. Where's Marcellus Wallace? Marcellus, don't front. That dude smelled like a sewer, and you know it. This boy did all this talking about Prime, disrespecting him, disrespecting his child, disrespecting everything, and you're doing it for ribs. You just said you finna spend $1,000 on a plane flight to come fly out to go over there to eat some damn ribs. How desperate can you be, man? Really? For ribs? Hit the like button, good people. They got baby back ribs. Boy, he came to Moon Oink in Chicago, boy. He would have passed out. Moon Oink. We got baby back ribs. He probably was a little kid jamming to that song. Moon Oink. Moon Oink. Boy, if you been in Moon Oink, it ain't nothing like the commercial. Dude got on an all-white apron, just, hey, giving people ribs. You be like, oh, that ain't never going down. Ain't no Moon Oink. You going Moon Oink, all you hear is chop, chop, blood everywhere, chop, chop, chop. Hey, oh, what you say? You want the quarter pound? You need the half pound? What? I mean, all right, chop, chop. It ain't never like that at Moon Oink, baby. It ain't nothing like that commercial, boy. It be blood splatters everywhere. Splash! Did I get you? What you want? You want this part of it? All right, hold on. Chop! Chop! Okay. God damn. Moon Oink! Moon Oink! This dude did it all for ribs.
With that, you have to find the right rack. I found a beautiful.
What I tell you, this dude climaxed on himself. He climaxed when he heard about them ribs. That man started talking about ribs, and that made his day. He kicked the Asian dude off of the damn show just so he could bring up the guy with the ribs. He cared nothing about what that Asian guy said.
Saturday, but I'll see you later this week. Get out of here. Shit.
I feel 75% confident here in a second, and threatened to come out to California again this weekend. I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs. I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
I feel 75% more confident. It'd be like, look, we can give you some money. I want ribs. Damn the money, damn the plane, damn it all. I want ribs. And don't you give me that barely on the grill. I want it over there smoking. I want the meat falling off the bone. And don't you try to shortchange me.
Promises.
75%
Saturday.
75% confident he gonna show up if you got some ribs. Prime, all you gotta do is make him some prime rib. Coach Prime, make this fat bastard some prime rib, and he'll be your best friend. He gonna be. I was gonna talk about Coach Prime today, but this Coach Prime rib is all I can think about right now, and my mind is gone. You know, Prime ain't that bad. Yeah, now that he eating them ribs. Well, I tell you, he got this Asian guy off the show so quick. He wanted to get that guy on there with the ribs. The rib maker, he was like, I need to bring the rib maker on here. I don't need nothing else but rib maker. Bring me that guy with the ribs.
JB, I'm looking at Delta Airlines flights right now. Steve Kim has told me that you're having another football palooza this weekend. Oh, man.
All he can think about is ribs.
This is going to cost me an arm and a leg. But anyway, what's on the menu for this weekend?
When he meant menu, he ain't talking about, now the guy actually believes that he's talking about something else. Like a shirt that he making and all that stuff. Like, what's the deal for the game? This guy could care less about that. He meant the food menu.
Weekend, Jason, this is the weekend. You probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway, man. It fly right into Ontario. I'm gonna do it big. I'm doing it big this weekend, Jason. This is the weekend. You probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway, man. It fly right into Ontario. Let's go.
JB, the football palooza this weekend.
Sure, I'm sending you one of these right here. I'm gonna do it big. I'm doing it big this weekend, Jason. This is the weekend. You probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway, man. It fly right into Ontario. Let's go.
I gotta fly into LAX, but it looks like it's gonna cost me a couple of grand. I gotta fly first class, JB. Hey, go ahead.
It's gonna cost him a couple grand to fly in to get ribs. He's only coming for the ribs. He's only stated that. I'm only coming for the ribs. Like, he gonna get back on the plane and leave if nobody got some ribs. You gonna pay thousands of dollars to fly somewhere to go get some ribs when you can get some ribs right where the hell you at. You want JB ribs. JB must be flaming on that grill, boy. This boy wants ribs so damn bad. I ain't never seen nobody like this for no damn ribs. Never.
Bougie. Nashville's turning you bougie.
Look, he don't want to talk about none of that. He want to talk about ribs.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again? Yeah.
Look. The hell with that, man. Are we having ribs? I need my goddamn ribs. Because I ain't getting on that plane if you ain't got no ribs. Man, have you ever seen somebody Jones like this over some ribs? My God. This man is losing his damn mind over some ribs. He is overjoyed. For real, dog. This whole thing was about ribs. Look at his face when he said, "Are you having ribs?" Look at him. His eyes is closed. He is meditating. He thinking about them damn ribs. Are we having ribs again? And look at the dude making the ribs looking at him. Like, you sick bastard. What do you do with the ribs? Look at the guy looking at him. And the guy looking at him like, you sick bastard. What the hell do you do with the damn rib? Look how he looking at him like, what is wrong with you over these damn ribs? This dude is really looking at him like that. He looking at him in complete disgust. Like, damn, dog, over some ribs? You finna spend $1,000 to fly here. He thought you were coming out there to hang out and chill with them. He only coming for the ribs. So if you ain't making the ribs, he ain't coming. He made that very clear. I ain't coming out there if you ain't got no ribs. I'm not getting on the plane. So the guy looking at him like, well, damn, I thought you was my friend. Look how he looking at him. Like, you ain't shit. Oh, I can see that ribs now. I can see them all lined up in a row. As soon as I pick them, the meat's falling off the bone, and I gotta get that meat right before it falls off the bone. Just suckle it. Oh, ribs. The steam coming out my mouth. Oh, ribs. This dude is sitting here, man, he is like thirsty over these ribs. Y'all think this is the end of it?
If we're having ribs again, it's a better chance of me coming.
If we having ribs again, there's a better chance of me showing up. Man, I am not showing up if you don't have no ribs.
I'm making ribs every time until you come. That's just the truth.
Woo! That's what he needed to hear. Man, watch how he he finna climax. Look at him.
So I love tagging you. I love showing you the ribs.
Look at him.
The beef back ribs I made were the best I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not boasting just because I've had beef back ribs. They're hard to make because all the fat. You have to find the right rack. I found a beautiful rack.
He starts sucking and smacking his teeth. Ribs. This man just starts sucking his teeth. You see that? Right, hitting up Coach Prime to send him some ribs. Right, you can't make this up. I know y'all thought I was tripping or something with the title, but this is exactly what he doing. Dude playing, he doing all these clicks and views and hits is for ribs. He finna spend thousands of dollars on a plane ticket to go fly out to go get ribs. That's crazy. This dude wants this dude to make the ribs that bad. It's like crack for him. Man, eating ribs is like more important than drinking water, man. Man, now that he even found the right rack, it got all the good fat on there with the juice. This dude, why the hell did you go through the surgery to get all that fat off you if you just finna put it right back on? He already starting to blow right back up. The baby beluga, baby, he blowing right back up. The more he kept talking about it, man, this dude started salivating over himself. I told you he was pleasuring himself. He was just thinking about the ribs the whole time. This dude was like, this dude's a food junkie. What the hell wrong with this man? He ain't coming here to hang out with us. He coming here for the damn ribs. He already told you, I'm not showing up if you ain't got no ribs. This Asian man, I had to kick him out of here, man. I want ribs. Asian man ain't talking ribs. I want to eat. I'm like, damn, dog. Do they feed you where you at? I'm quite sure you can get somebody to make you some ribs.
And anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again?
Are we having ribs? That's all he care about.
Nashville turned you booty.
This supposed to be a sports show. The title says Deion Sanders defenders get offensive after Oregon beatdown. It don't say nothing about no goddamn ribs. This dude doing a whole show about ribs.
I gotta fly into LAX, but it looks like it's gonna cost me a couple of grand. I gotta fly first class, JB.
A couple of grand to fly in for ribs.
Go ahead.
Bougie. Nashville's turning you bougie.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again? If we're having ribs again, it's a better chance of me coming. If
we having ribs again,
I'm making ribs every time until you come. That's just the truth. So I love showing you the ribs. The beef back ribs I made were the best I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not boasting just because I've had beef back ribs.
Look at them.
To make because all the fat. Man. You have to find the right rack. I found a beautiful rack at Sam's. Oh my goodness! I trimmed just enough off of it.
Look at his face. He in there like he eating. Look, he looking down like he could picture that whole microphone and turned into a slab of a rack of damn ribs. That's all he think about. He listening to this man talk about ribs.
You can ask Steve. You can ask Eric Weddle. They're unbelievable beef back ribs. But I made 2 sets of St. Louis ribs too, just for you.
Oh no, just for you. A whole thing of St. Louis ribs. He's looking at the PC right now. He's looking for a plane flight. He's ready to get his fat ass out there.
And they're all unbelievable.
I'm doing it. I'm 98%. Probably by the time this interview ends, I will have hit the send button and bought this ticket. It's going to cut into my Sunday football watching. Looks like the flight back. I'll miss some of it, but it'll stop me from betting on NFL games on Sunday.
You should catch the red eye and watch the Heritage football.
That's it.
Palooza, man. I got 11 TVs. We'll be watching all the games, Saturday and Sunday.
I know. Anyway,
yeah, all this thing has been about is food. He forgot why he even brought the guy up there in the first place. All you gotta do is send this dude some ribs and you're gonna be all good with him. All he wanted is some ribs. That's it. If you got some ribs, he got the time.
I want to start here with some Deion talk. Keyshawn.
Yeah, I want to start with some Deion talk. He ain't even got the show going. All he been doing is talking about ribs. I'm like, dude, you talked about ribs the entire damn time. Thank y'all for sending me that clip. I'm supposed to sit here and be watching Ahsoka, and then this goes in here. Talking about they fighting for clicks. And you fighting for ribs. If Colorado is fighting for clicks, Whitlock, you are fighting for ribs. And that's based on your accession. You got the ribs, he got the time. You ain't lying. That's what I said. It'd be Coach Prime Ribs. Then Prime need to get with a rib company right now. Get a deal. Could it be Coach Prime Ribs? Prime be, man, need some good ribs, boy. I'm going to send it right over to Jason Whitlock and his fat ass so he can go over there and get him a whole slab. Yeah, man, get that negative, toxic stuff out your system, boy. Here you go. Send him over no good old slab. Yeah, a Coach Prime slab. See, yeah. See, don't my ribs taste different? Yeah, get some. You gonna be eating that Coach Prime rib like, man, Prime, I had you wrong. Yeah, he got teeth like a cocker spaniel. Damn. Crazy overbite and the teeth going up like this. Yeah, y'all got ribs. I'll tell you, old trap jaw. So I was like, I don't be knowing why you smiling, dog. You should not be smiling at all with that teeth. You done ate too many, you probably done ate through the bone. Like you got to remove the bone, eat the meat off the bone. I just chewed through it. Yeah, he was stinking up in the toilets. The toilets, the seats, everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. Then everybody know how bad. I mean, look, everybody know how bad that dude Hygiene was, man. The dude couldn't properly wipe himself. And then mixed in with the sweat from them hot lights in the studio, you was sitting in a funk locker room with him every time he was on the show. With Shitlock with Harrison. It was unbearable. Mm-hmm. No. No, not actually. Man, he had jean suits, dog. This dude, I told you, he would take 5 rolls of toilet paper and had to roll them up and make a gigantic ball on his hand, like he was jitsu on He-Man, Masters of the Universe. He got a whole big gigantic hand full of toilet paper because he got them stubby arms. He can't reach over all that fat belly to get down there and wipe and actually get to the hole. And his ass is like on his back, so he be wiping like this. He can't reach down to the hole where all the mess is coming out of. That's why he tried to like hold it to the whole show over so he can beeline and go straight home. Cause he know he gonna have to take a shower after he after he go in there. That's why he went and got the whole vacuum cleaner put up his ass to suck out all them goddamn pounds so that he can actually get a chance to go wipe his ass. Because he ain't gonna be able to be in no studio. And they like, look, man, you talking about you want all this money to come back And we like, no. That's not happening. We ain't bringing your fat ass back. And they was like, what? Can't do it. Can't afford to have your fat ass in here fat assing it. And then we got to sit here in a stanky studio and we paying you more money? Buddy, you going to have to pay somebody to get an assistant and their job is to wipe the crack of your ass. How would you know that, dude? Everybody at Fox Studio knows that. Staff, the janitor. Told you the janitor, man, at ESPN, he's still mystified over how the hell you went to the executive bathroom and doo-doo in a ring. How did that happen? All the doo-doo was in a circle around the bowl and none of it in the water. How did you accomplish that? They couldn't even flush to get it to go down. They was trying to get the water to make it go down. They was, man, I can't use this toilet. You were suddenly abruptly let go from ESPN. Skipper had just brought you back, and about a month later, you was gone. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Look it up. Yeah, ESPN, John Skipper has brought back Jason Whitlock. Next month, Jason Whitlock is no longer with ESPN. What happened? That boy ate them ribs. Got that mud butt. Mud butt. Mud butt. Ooh. You can't make it up. We talking about somebody's look, but we talking about somebody's hygiene. Now, if you had to work next to somebody who wanted to cover it up because they knew they were funky and there was nothing they could do about it, so they decided to spray on some cologne, what you think that's gonna do to the doo-doo smell that smell like sewage? You spray that cologne on it, boy, you didn't just do gasoline on a flame. Poof. Oh, good Lord! Oh my God, boy, that's like that's a biohazard. That is a biohazard. Yep. So, anyway, this went longer than expected, but this was incredible. I never expected to find this. My God, this boy's obsession for ribs was unheard of, unearthed. So I'm gonna get out of here, but can you believe that? What you just heard about them damn ribs? Never seen nobody that damn desperate for ribs. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe to the page. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out.